Do you remember Hillary Clinton, the loser of Washington, D.C.? Well, she's still around for some reason, and we are hearing that she's actually considering another attempt at the presidential election next time round. Well, I do appreciate her persistence, but actually, nobody wants her. In fact, in case you haven't seen this clip, Megyn Kelly decided to completely wreck Hillary Clinton by saying things that you're not supposed to say. Criticizing the Queen of Washington by saying that when Hillary decided to go against Tulsi Gabbard, everything changed. They wanted to completely bring down Tulsi because she went against the mainstream liberal Democrats. Well, things change. Let's quickly go to that clip and we're going to get more updates from Tulsi herself.
This was started by Hillary Clinton.
Why?
She started the Tulsi because Tulsi was a rising star within Democratic politics. She had all the boxes checked. She was a woman. She was a minority. She was the first this and the first that. And she was a combat vet. Beautiful, well-spoken, like amazing. And then she started to be kind of open-minded to what Bernie Sanders was saying. And maybe had some problems with the Hillary Clinton messaging and having Hillary shoved down our throat as the Democratic nominee back in 2016.
Yes.
And spoke up about it and started to make enemies in the party because of that. And then was outraged when she found out the DNC cheated on behalf of Hillary to try to make sure she got the nomination and screwed Bernie. And she was angry and a rift was formed. Then Hillary Clinton called her a Russian asset, just like Hillary Clinton's campaign was the one that made up that Donald Trump was a Russian asset.
Dossier, the Russia hoax.
Her campaign made up all the stuff about there being a server in Trump Tower and Don Jr. was using it to communicate. Those were lies made up by the Clinton campaign. Hillary Clinton absolutely loved making up lies in her campaign about the Russians interfering against anybody who she didn't like or wanted to undermine.
But it didn't stop here, because Tulsi herself, when she was on stage with Tucker, she actually mentioned that she was told by other sources in Washington, D.C. that she could be on Hillary Clinton's list. And everybody knows when we say list, what list we're talking about. You'll be a target and you will be taken care of. And she was apparently a dead man walking after going against Hillary Clinton, the Queen of the US Democrats. I mean, it's not really a big secret that Hillary Clinton doesn't like women. She has a massive problem with anybody who could be a bit of a rival or be a bit of a disruption. We saw the way she was actually treating the women that her own husband was using to cheat on her. Instead of actually targeting her own husband for being unfaithful, she was actually bullying the women. It makes absolutely no sense, but obviously for the US Democrats, that's just normal day politics.